Silo Season 2's Episode 1 seems to miss the perfect opportunity to pay off one important moment from Juliette's story in Season 1. Created by Graham Yost, Apple TV Plus' Silo adapts Hugh Howey's Silo book series. While the show stays true to the essence of the source material's storyline and accurately captures most of its story beats and themes, it does not shy away from introducing some of its own original elements. The show's Season 2 continues this approach by etching its own identity while still honoring the world created by Hugh Howey in the original books. Setting the tone for future episodes, Silo Season 2's opening episode goes back and forth between timelines. While its present timeline walks through Juliette's new adventure outside Silo 18, the past timeline's present flashbacks that give a glimpse of Juliette's childhood and a new Silo's destructive history. After watching the events of the present timeline, it is hard not to notice how the Apple TV Plus sci-fi show Season 2 seemingly ignores a crucial Season 1 scene despite having the perfect opportunity to pay it off. Juliette seemingly learned how to swim in a Silo Season 1 sequence. The steam engine incident forced her to swim. Rebecca Ferguson as Juliette sitting in a chair in Silo. One Silo Season 1's opening episodes features a sequence in which Juliette and her crew in the mechanical department race against time to fix the turbine that runs Silo 18's steam engine. To regulate the heat generation during the process, Juliette even puts her life on the line by pouring cold water over the steam engine's hot plate. While she is at it, she nearly drowns herself to death after getting trapped in the trough underneath the hot plate. As Juliette keeps directing the cold water toward the hot plate, the trough she stands in fills up to the brim, leaving her underwater. However, despite being scared of water, Juliette stands tall in the face of danger, ensuring her team gets more time to fix the turbine. Even after being submerged underwater and not knowing how to swim, she somehow manages to return to the surface. The fact that she makes it out alive in this scene suggests that she learns to swim and saves herself before it is too late. Strangely, however, Silo Season 2's Episode 1 tells a completely different story. Silo Season 2's Episode 1 confirms she is still afraid of water. She panics when she falls into deep water in Season 2. After Juliette enters a neighboring silo in Silo Season 2's Episode 1 and manages to remove her helmet before getting suffocated, she faces her first major challenge. The bridge that connects one end of the silo to another seems to have been broken, forcing Juliette to use her engineering prowess to find a solution. She tries to get from one side to another by using a rope ganging down the railing of an upper level. However, when she swings with the rope to get to the other side, it surprisingly breaks, and she falls into the water that floods the silo's lower levels. Juliette panics as she struggles to stay afloat and only manages to make it out alive because she finds a large floating object. This scene establishes that Juliette has not overcome her fear of water and still cannot swim very well. Given how Silo Season 1 steam engine sequence shows she has learned to swim, the Silo Season 2 moment where she nearly drowns seems to create a continuity error. However, since Juliette never had exposure to massive water bodies while growing up in Silo 18 and has always feared water, it makes sense that her Season 1 encounter with water was not enough to kill her fear. One Silo Season 2 image confirms she will eventually overcome her fear. Juliette will eventually get better at swimming as the above embed reveals. Silo Season 2 will eventually feature a sequence where Juliette will not only swim into the depths of the new silo's water but will also perform some repairs in its lower levels. While only time will tell how the show's story will progress, the above image confirms that with repeated exposure to water, Juliette will overcome her fear. Juliette's ability to find solutions to the gravest of problems and overcome all odds proves that she might also be able to help the people of Silo 18 in Silo's future episodes before it is too late.